Welcome and thank you for coming back to another Mr. By the Mile production. Please help the fight, you guys. We have a group of Teamsters at the Bellflower Dental Group that are fighting a greedy CEO. There's a greedy doctor there it's not giving them the raises that they deserve. I'm going to leave a link below so that you guys can donate via PayPal, Cash App. There's a few other ways that you can donate, but that link will be in the description box below. They have written here they've raised $845. And they're in need of $3,700 in total. They're trying to spread a little holiday cheer for these members that are fighting. Understand that when you're on strike, you're not making any money. So as an employee, as a laborer, you're taking the power back into the people's hands, right? And throwing your fist back at the CEOs and saying, hey, listen, you need to give us what we deserve. We've worked hard, we deserve it. All he's offered, all that doctor has offered is a 25-cent increase, and that's a 25-cent per hour increase. It's just not enough, you guys. These members are standing up against the petty, greedy doctor that owns BDG. Please help in the amount would be greatly appreciated of $3,700. We are at, like I said, $845 so far. I'm an ABF Freight line haul Teamster driver. And a common misconception, a common misunderstanding about pensions, that supposedly we could lose our pension. Now, while nothing is a sure thing, it's a heck of a lot more solid than a 401k. Look at over the past couple of years, how many people lost thousands, even hundreds of thousands in their 401ks. This simply just hasn't happened yet in our pensions, okay? Nobody has lost a pension, all right? It's important to understand that it takes 5 years to become vested, meaning you will get a pension for sure. Now, the information I'm communicating to you here right now, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content you're consuming. But that 5 years it takes to become vested, okay, meaning you're locked in, meaning if after 5 years you say, you know what, union isn't for me, I'm going to go and I'm going to work at night transportation or JB Hunt, which are non-union, for the rest of my life. Or you decide to go be an owner operator, whatever it might be. But you're no longer at a Teamster company, okay? But you did 5 years. You can draw at 62 years old. That's as of the West Coast Fund, okay? We have 3 areas, West, Central, and East. And in the West side, everything I'm telling you right now is as it stands for the West Coast Teamsters Trust. 62 years old, you start drawing your pension. For that time, it's probably going to be something like $800 a month, okay? At least at a company like ABF Freight. With UPS, it'll probably be, you know, a little bit more, as they do put more per hour into the pension. But let's say you stick it out. You know, the average pensioner collects about $5,000 a month. That's the average pensioner, okay? And over the course of 25 years, and I just did a video on this, 401k versus pension, upper right-hand corner of your screen. The average pensioner collects about $1.5 million over the course of 25 years. The average 401k recipient only has about $180,000 by the age of 65. The pensioner does retire sooner. Overall, indefinitely, okay, hands down, the pensioner retires first. Now, the thing to understand with yellow, while they did go down, you'll hear a lot of guys say, oh, I didn't get a pension. While they probably weren't vested before yellow stopped making contributions. You see, the employer makes contributions to your pension and your health and welfare benefits. Yellow announced in 2008 that they were no longer going to be contributing to that fund. So guys that were only 1 or 2 or 3 years in said, you know what, screw this, I'm leaving. And they went to another Teamster company, maybe UPS, ABF, maybe Stater Brothers, maybe Cisco, and they carried their pensions on there. So there was no hiccup, no gap in their pension contributions. And then just this last year, Yellow announced that they were no longer going to be making the healthcare contributions. So, it's been a horrible decline for the guys over at Yellow. But I just want to help you guys understand that no, they did not lose their pensions. They can collect those at 62. Or if, like Sandra, shout out to you, Sandra, Yellow went down a few months later. She now has employment at ABF Freight in Portland, Oregon as a road driver. So she's continuing on, with her pension. Now she is going from the East Coast to the West Coast. So it starts over again as far as the West Coast fund goes. But she still has all her time, like 17 years or 18 years, something like that, over at Yellow before they stop making pension contributions. So she's got plenty of pension time over on the East side, or it might be Central. I can't remember whether she's Central or East, but they're different funds. So she's going to do 5 years here at ABF Freight, she'll become vested in the West Coast Trust and have 5 years. So 5 years plus 17 years, then that's what she'll have. She'll be able to collect from 2 different pensions, the East Coast or Central, and then the West side. Just to help you understand and bring truthful light to it so that there's not so much misunderstanding going around about it. There's a lot of misinformation that just doesn't sit right with me. So I wanted to make this video and show you guys that. So with that said, be sure that you guys go ahead and check out a couple of videos that I made that really took off in a positive manner, especially talking about Sandra, former Yellow driver and all the prior to becoming Yellow driver when she was a non-union, brand new truck driver, all the sexual harassment that she encountered in the non-union sector. Be sure to check that video out. Union truck drivers, is it worth it being a union truck driver? Yellow Corp declines a bankruptcy. They decline a bankruptcy savior, right? Somebody came in and said, hey, we can save you from bankruptcy. They declined it. Of course, CEOs want to continue making all the money, just sell everything off, no longer have to put up with the laborers, with us, we the people, XPO, they're the ones who bought most of Yellow Corp. And then I reflect on my time as a Melton Truck Lines flatbedder. You guys can check that out if you like. Mr. By the Mile, your home for discussions based on my knowledge and experience in trucking, the red pill, and survival. Take care, stay safe. All you truck drivers out there, new and veteran, all you Teamsters, see you guys on the road.